here, pod. Ayo, Simpsons hit and run. 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 Ayo.
Oh my god. It's a repeat! It's a fucking repeat!
Baby Van will never be.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I was not ready for that.
Nice. I'm just kind of curious where I'm gonna land with. Port!
Or good evening, everyone. It's week number 9. Week number 9. Hello, everybody. Hello, Oscar, Gib, Tyler, anyone else who's here. Here's the penultimate week. Let's have a look at prediction so far. Got lots of points on Doc. We've got a point on Badger. Yeah, but we'll be back next year with at least one more series. We're planning to do 5 and then maybe a Champion of Champions. After that, who knows? Maybe that'll be it. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, we should get on with this important penultimate task. The penultimate task is to complete milking the pigs in the fastest time. Sounds simple. However, there is a few catches. There are a few catches. So, obviously the timing starts when you continue after restarting. And the reason being so you can't set up any car bombs or anything like that. And timing ends when bonus mission complete appears. Now, the contestants have a choice. They can either use 1 car or 2 cars. They can enter a maximum of 2 cars. If they use 2 cars and anyone else uses either of those cars, 1 minute time penalty for the contestant. But each contestant. So let's say 2 people used, I don't know, the police car as one of their 2 vehicles. Both of those people will get a 1 minute time penalty. However, if a contestant only uses 1 car, just the 1 car, and anybody else uses that 1 car, the person who only used that car is disqualified. Hello, Tims. Nice ad, indeed. So yeah, so the TLDR is, if you choose 2 cars, you can switch between destroying Wiggum and the milk truck. If you use 2 cars, there's no way you can be disqualified, but that is also slow. So if you've used only 1 car, you're in danger of disqualification this week, is all I'm going to say. So yeah, we've had a few unfortunate DQs this series, but this week they might easily happen. They can easily happen this week. Alright, let's get the scene up, shall we? Hope you all enjoyed the unreleased music. So yeah, this is a big week. Also, I'm going to ask from the contestants, no spoilers, please. No spoilers about what cars you've used, if you've got penalties or anything like that. In fact, I'm going to type that in chat and pin it. So yeah, no spoilers. And can somebody pin that message, please? If that's still a thing people can do. Thank you, Tyler. So yeah, no spoilers at all. Because that'll just ruin the fun of it. Okay. I think we're gonna do it as this. We're gonna start with the lower end of the leaderboard. You can spoil everything you want, Oscar. That's fine. Kappa. So we'll start with the people lower down the leaderboard and then move up. So we're gonna start with Badger. Capital D colon. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start with Badger this week. Let's do this thing. What? Ow, I get it. Yep. Badger's using the fire truck. Oh god.
Take that! I blame his computer navigation system.
Sweet as a cheese Danish.
Eat my dust, dust eaters. Woo, nice one.
I mean, yeah, Giga Chad, indeed. I don't have Giga Chad. Tims, can you add Giga Chad, please? Also, sour, please. Your restrict. Fuck. I don't have any other editors here, I don't think. I'll add it later. We'll probably raid Speed Simpsons after this as well. Evening on Scoop.
It's time for some road rage.
Hi, Zemo. Wee woo.
That was totally awesome.
Didn't get flung towards the goal. Nice.
No worries.
Go! Wee woo.
Oh, that was so cool. Whoa, wicked.
I mean, maybe Badger's just going for the safety point? I don't know.
Okay, that's
Or safety points, I should say. Get busted. Like, just doesn't want to be DQ'd, but we'll see. Because now, if Badger wants, he can change cars here.
all mine. This is a really bad day.
But looks like he's just going to use the fire truck for the whole thing.
You're all mine. Careful, I bruise easily.
So yeah, now this means if anybody else has used the fire truck, Badger's disqualified. Hey Molly. Catch him indeed.
Move it or lose it, tool. My rims cost $900.
What's the point? Ain't no way. Strat. Oh. Come on, Badger, you got this.
Oh, this is too cool for school. Eat my dust, dust eaters. Oops.
Also, I've been informed by Gib that his entry has no music, so... And I kind of closed the tab down. Fuck. Well, I guess we're going a cappella for Gib's entry.
Some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
Come on, Badger. You can do it. Pulse frog. I mean, this works. It's not doing much damage. Hey.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Yeah, I had the unreleased music in the intro, but I closed the YouTube tab down with it, so... Okay.
Okay, dude.
All right.
325. 325 is Badger's time. Please do, Molly. Alright. So 325 for Badger. And only one car used. So yeah, that is the benchmark. Right, moving up the leaderboard, we're going to go to Tim's next.
Fine by me.
Cola truck. Okay. Towplers.
Time to lay some rubber down.
Sweet as a cheese Danish.
Okay, Tim's is going to change cars. Okay.
Wouldn't be too
Police
much,
car.
but I really
Okay.
need a new car.
So yeah, now this now means that Tim's can't get disqualified if somebody else has used one of these cars. So Tim's is guaranteed points now. Also, I was just thinking there was no timer, but it's top left.
Do that more often. Whoa.
Yeah, this is going to be intriguing. Disqualified. So, you contestants have the choice of either using one car or two cars, one for each vehicle they need to destroy. If they use two cars, then they can't be disqualified. But if anyone else uses either car they've used, they get a minute time penalty. If they only use one car, though, and somebody else has used either car, then they're disqualified. Okay. So what is Tim's time? It's a 1:13 for Tim's. It's a 1:13 for Tim's. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna make some notes on here. Should we go? Yeah. So Badger got a, what was Badger's time? I've already forgotten. A 3:25, I think. So Badger got a 3:25 with just the fire truck. Yeah. And Tim's got a 1:13 with cola truck and police car. The Apu cars. The Apu Gil cars. So yeah, so what this means, Oscar, is, so if anyone else has used either the cola truck or the police car, Tim's gets a minute time penalty. If anyone else has used the fire truck, Badger has been disqualified. That's what it means, essentially. Okay. Moving on. I believe next up is Doc. Okay, well, we know one car Doc's using.
Bart Simpson a tu servicio.
Limo, okay.
Dulce como el queso danés. Dulce como el queso danés.
Also, can we get some sour please in chat for sour please?
Traga polvo, traga polvos. Ah, sí. Violencia autorizada legalmente. Qué gozada. Ay, me he sentado encima de la pistola.
Thank you, Tyler.
El coche es del ayuntamiento.
Get out the car. Now. So we saw right at the beginning, it was like Doc. We saw right at the beginning that Doc was in the hearse. So, are we going to stick with the hearse? No problem, Doc. We are going to stick with the hearse, okay. So if you wanted to go like full, like, risk reward, like just, you know, just go for it, YOLO it, you just use Burns' limo for both. But then obviously there's the risk of if anyone else has used Burns' limo, you're out.
Ha sido totalmente alucinante.
Not the best milk truck. But...
Una faena total.
okay, that was a nice hit. That was a tasty hit.
Comed asfalto,
Die.
comedores de asfalto. Me duele el culo. Toma esa. Esa sí que ha molado.
Get out of the car.
Vale, tío.
152 for Doc. Yeah, I think when I was debating what I would have done for this, I was thinking I would just use Canyon Arrow for everything. I definitely use Canyon Arrow for Wiggum. Milk Truck, not sure what I'd use. I'd just stick with Canyon Arrow or switch to like Globex or something. Alright, let's just confirm Doc's time again. Mission extra cumplida.
Sí que ha molado.
Doc's time is a... it's a 1:52. I paused a frame early. It's a 1:52 for Doc. 1:52, and Doc used the limo and the hearse. Okay. So far, 5 different cars. But now, into the last 2. Yeah. So far, Tim's is winning. But let's move on. I believe second place at the moment is Tone Dog. open wheel.
You got it.
Oh, is it you, Gib? Okay. I think you're first place at the moment by a point. I think you're in first place. Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Lay some rubber down.
we'll do you last, Gib, anyway. Because why not?
Just your light speed. Take that. Okay, that's
Also, whoa, what a strat. Now, are we going open wheel all the way, CCD?
gimme.
No, I don't think it's optimal, Tyler. But, it's pretty... Oh, we're changing. Oh,
Attention car.
Farini. Okay.
Hitchhiker needs a ride.
Exactly, Molly. That's the mind games of it. They don't know what they've all used, what each other's used. But so far, everyone's used a different car. And it's only Badger that's used only one car. Oh, what a strat. This is going to be close.
Oops.
Can Tone Dog... I don't think Tone Dog's going to beat Tim's time, though. No, not quite. But it's... Oh, look how close this is. It's a 114.
Children weren't meant to get this much extra.
Whew.
Breaker, this is
Ooh,
Bart
Bandit.
Simpson requesting one pimp ride ASAP.
All right. My therapist told me to try some hobbies that totally don't involve me beating people for money.
What a great voice line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
Move it or
I'm also going to double check you all started and ended timing at the right place. See if we need to retime anything. Especially as you two are so close. Might just need to retime. Yeah, it's definitely a 114. Whew. So 114 and CTD used open wheel. Well, 12, yeah. We'll double check. Open wheel and Farini. Ooh, okay. Well, technically Doc used save states, so yeah. Alright, so at the moment everyone's still in. We have one more entry to go. At the moment, Tim's is first, then CTD, then Doc, then Badger. So, let's go to the final entry, shall we? Here we go. There's no music for this one, unfortunately. Yeah. What have we got? Gib, we can't see what car you're using. The suspense. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. But there's a little bit more to it. Potentially. Especially if Gib sticks with this car. Oh, man. Yeah, if there's a bold move to just stick with the one. And that was a good attempt as well. This oh god, this changes a lot actually. Nice park. What is happening? Oh. Wow. That changes a lot. Wowie. This is what I would say is wowie. Did say last week this could be a deciding week. And Yeah, this is changed a lot. Who did you predict, Oscar? Oh, I can't see the prediction. You predicted Doc. So yeah, well, here's what happens. So CCD, no penalties. Doc, no penalties. Badger, no penalties. Tim's, because use the collar truck, gets a 1 minute penalty. And unfortunately, Gib used just the one car. And somebody else used it. So I'm afraid, Gib, you are disqualified from this task. Wow. Yeah. So yeah. That was the rules. That was the rules. Sorry, Gib. It was a bold move, though. Bold move to just use the one car. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Scores go like this. Gib, unfortunately, gets 0. And then we've got Badger. Gets 2 points. With a 213, Tim's, gets 3 points. With a 152, Doc gets 4 points. And the winner this week, it was only 1 second between CCD and Tim's, but then the penalty means that Tone Dog wins this week. So there we go. 1 week to go. You thought the penalty would only count if someone used it after the first person. Thank you, Tyler. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tims. Besides, Gib did use it after you, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Oof. Yeah, that's made things very interesting going into the final week. I think it is still between. I think it's between still 2 people. One person is definitely has a lead. Also, I think for next series, I'm gonna like hide the scores week by week. Yeah, this is a week where I can't just put them in any order I want. No, Tim, you get the minute penalty. no, that's it. That doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make a difference. Because what if I did it the other way around? That would mean Gib doesn't get disqualified. I mean, Gib would like that, but unfortunately, that's not the rules. That's not the rules. Yeah, those are the results this week. CTD wins, Doc second, Tim's is third, Badge is fourth, and Gib gets nothing. Wowie. Okay. So yeah, we are heading into the final task, which I will set at midnight, which is in just under 2.5 hours. And yeah, it's close to the top. And as I said, next series I'm gonna hide the scores week by week and not do any recaps. So I don't lose track. Or so I do lose track of what the scores are. Yeah, I think that would make it more tense if we just don't know what the scores are, or if I don't know what the scores are at all. But yeah, one more task to go. This time next week, somebody's going to win Doc's Gojira album and CTD's broken keyboard. Oh dear. And also a Switch and actual playable keyboard and a kind of a cool hat from Gib. Yeah, thanks for unpinning, Tyler. Someone wants to pay out the prediction as well. The winner was Tone Dog. That's Tone Dog's 1, 2, 3, 4th 5 points. I have ads. You just refresh or something. Yeah, the only person who hasn't got a 5-pointer this series is Badger. Welcome back, Oscar. But yeah, all to play for in the final week. Join us then. See you later. Prediction result is C to D. Ayo. Did anyone win any points? I don't think so. Yep, nobody thought Tone Dog would win. What's the point? Oh dear. Well, only 10 points on Doc and only 1 point on Badger. Oh dear. But yeah, that is week 9. 1 week left. I'm looking forward to the final task. Should be fun. Then yeah, it's the end of the series. It's been a really fun series. We need to start gathering interest for series 4, which will probably start around April. Shut up, Tyler. I agree. So yeah, that's me done for today. I should not have closed that tab. Seriously, current week. Alright. I'm just going to quickly do some tinkering to this sheet, and then I'm going to look for someone to raid. So yeah, how's everyone else been today while I sort this out? I'll be back streaming myself tomorrow. I'm going to start playing through Diddy Kong Racing tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'm going to try and stream Muppies again. Hopefully it works well. Yeah, that's my plans for the next few days. Right. Oh, see who's live. Muppies, indeed. Kermit. Right, let me see who's live. I mean, I know Speed Simpsons is live, but let me see if anyone else is live. Okay, choices. Speed Simpsons is on, Vertic's on. She's not controlling her on. I don't think I raided Vertic this series, actually. So, how about we send a raid off to the reigning SHAR Taskmaster champion? We've added the Kermit emote to best TV. Let's go. Enjoy. I've definitely raided Speed Simpsons. I've 100% raided Speed Simpsons. Okay. Well, we're going to go raid Vertic this week, anyway. Yeah, Vertic is running... I got an ad. Vertic is running 63 for the Venture past sub 620. Loads of money. And yeah, but as I said, Vertic is the defending SHAR Taskmaster champion, won Series 2. And we'll see who follows in the footsteps next week. So yeah, go say hi to Vertic. Go say hello. Hopefully Vertic's not watching me right now. Vertic, if you're watching me, give me a wave. Anyway. See you next time. Bye-bye.